charge. Order now.
And we have, hold on, I got to check in my mirror here. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? Welcome, Wally George here, and we have a guest in the studio. You know, when you get yourself an attorney, you want to get one that you can really get along with and is going to work with you and not palm you off onto an associate or something. And that's the way my next guest operates. And I'm very happy to introduce him to you now. David Beresford. How are you, David?
Hi, glad to meet you, Wally.
Good to see you. I enjoyed chatting with you at your office the other day.
So did I.
You're a fine man. I've heard a lot of terrific things about you.
Thank you.
Now, what are the what kind of law do you practice at your office?
Generally, I keep it to three main areas: criminal law, family law, and serious personal injury law.
And you've been in the law for how long?
Going on 6 years now.
And you really don't, when someone comes in to see you, you don't pass them along to somebody else. You take care of them personally, right?
Exactly. Yeah. People are very happy to know that when they come to my office, that when they call the office, they're going to talk to me directly. They're not going to get pawned off on an assistant, and I'm going to be doing their paperwork for them. So they'll have no complaints with that. They can come right to me with any questions and problems.
You enjoy practicing law?
Very much so.
Any particular area that you practice that you enjoy the most?
Generally speaking, I think I enjoy all three areas pretty much the same. Obviously, they're all very different, and so they keep me very
Is one harder than the other?
Not harder, but a lot. They each require obviously different applications of law, and because they are so different, these three areas, they require different trial skills and different attorney skills.
Yeah. I mean, now, you are located where now?
I'm in Santa Ana on 4th Street, right by actually it's right across the street from the new Reagan Federal Building, and the bus station's close by. It's kind of the backside of the Santa Ana Courthouse.
And if you want more information, you can call. It'll be on your screen there. Area code 714-245-0551.
Correct. Correct.
On your screen.
I also have a website that is www.beresford-law.com.
Okay. www.
Beresford-law.com.
Beresford-law. Okay, but if you just want information about some problem you have and you want to set up an appointment, and by the way, if you folks come down and become a client, you'll receive a special gift from me, a personally autographed copy of my autobiography. Right?
Isn't that nice? Yes.
And then I understand you're going to give them a little bonus too, right?
Exactly. Free consultations, telephone, in person, whichever they desire.
Very good. So remember, it's important that you have a qualified, caring attorney, and that's what David Beresford is all about. He's qualified, and he's a very nice, decent person.
Thank you, Wally.
And there's a lot of attorneys out there that I watch doing their own spots, you know, and I won't name any names, but
Sure.
you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
People that I wouldn't do business with in a million years. But David Beresford is a decent human being. And what about a person with a personal injury? What should they expect from their attorney if they've been personally injured?
Well, first of all, they can expect to be treated by some of the finest doctors, orthopedic surgeons, and therapists in the area, which is the main concern in these type of cases. Secondly,
what can they expect from you?
For me, they can expect a tough, realistic negotiator that's going to fight for them, and a lot of times, oftentimes, there are liability disputes, and you can't even get the other side to admit that they did anything wrong.
Right.
And so it takes a very skilled person to, not get on the phone and start yelling and screaming, but work from a very structured approach to get liability resolved.
Well, if I was an attorney, I'd probably get on the phone and start yelling and screaming.
And I've resisted that urge a lot.
Now, how about family law? How do you handle that?
Family law is very emotionally taxing. I think the greatest skill that I can offer people is my ability to be compassionate with them. A lot of family law attorneys take kind of a hands-off approach. They do the work, but they're not, quote, babysitters.
Right.
And people need that. Family law, people often feel that it's the worst time in their life and that this is the largest problems they've ever had, and they count on, you know, almost like a psychological counseling from me, even though I'm not qualified in that area, but they want somebody to feel their pain, so to speak.
Well, they're waving me off here, so we'll have to get into criminal law, which you also handle on your next visit in a few weeks. David Beresford, there it is. Family law, personal injury, and criminal law. And give him a call. Be sure to mention Wally George sent you in, and you will get a personally autographed copy of my autobiography and a free consultation. Thank you, David, very much.
Thank you, Wally.
Great having you on the show. And I'll be right back with some final words. Stay